Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. I am Crashmis, and you're watching part 2 of a 6-part series. This ain't turning way too 6. A 6-part series of me showing off my complete collection, an updated version, here on the channel. And we're at Giants. So you're maybe thinking like, oh wait, you're at Giants? Yeah. Oh man, I must have missed Father's Adventure. Okay, I gotta go find the video. No worries, my friend. Down in the description below, you will find every single part 1 all the way up to part 6 when it's uploaded, and along with the playlist of this whole Crash, along with the playlist of every single episode of this, and leading into this year's Crashmas, because this is part of this year's Crashmas. So, check that out if you're already ahead. If not, enjoy the rest of the video. I'll catch you at the end. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Fellow Poltermasters, I am Crashmis, and it's once again time to crash the Skylines. If Nash stopped running his wheel, it'll be a lot more better. Sorry about the noise, I'm in my living room, I have a bunch of animals. Anyways, welcome to part 2 of this 6-part series here, me showing off my entire collection, because if you watch the most recent one, that was 2 years ago, and my figures have updated very much since then. So yes, so we are going to go right into Giants here now, and when I just noticed that I was supposed to start with picking up the Giants. I was going to start with Giants, but I realized that they're on the bottom of my little tub. So I put all my Skylines in this tub so I can bring out here. So yeah, unfortunately I put them in the bottom of the tub. So we're going to start off with the cores for now. So as you know, instead for Giants, Series 2 came out. So they did a bunch of re-releases of the Series 1 or the Generation 1 like Sprouts Adventure Skyliners, and they gave reposes and all that stuff with WoW poses and all that. So mixing with them, you're going to find these here now. Along, I have a ton of variants for them too. So we're going to get into it. I'm just going to grab as many as I can and just show each one of them off. So, and I'll tell you some stories if I have some. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off with Series 2 Slam Bam, which is probably one of my favorite reposes in my opinion. Series 2 Wrecking Ball. This is the light core version of Series 2 Prism Break. Along with the regular and I find insanely cool repose of Series 2 Prism Break. He looks really cool with his explosion crystals on the bottom. He looks awesome. Then we have Chill, regular Chill. Then we have Eruptor, Series 2 Eruptor that is. Series 2 Whirlwind. Series 2 Zap. Series 2 Drobot, which I just realized his tail is going into this little rotor fan thing. That's interesting. How does that even work? Series 2 Fright Rider, one of my most forgotten Skyliners, unfortunately. He still is now, fortunately. I mean, look how sad he is. Flashwing. Everybody loves Flashwing. Still looking for Jade Flashwings. Keep your eyes open, boys. Series 2 Gil Grunt, as Ducky chews on her cage. Series 2 Zook, which I love this repose. It just looks really cool. Light Core Series 2 Hex. I purchased this one. Is this the Light Core one? No, it's the regular one. Sorry, this is the regular Hex. Yeah. I'll tell you the story about the Light Core one in a bit. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, that is the Light Core one. Okay, this is the Light Core Hex. My mistake. Apologies in advance. This is the regular Hex. Yeah, I bought this one because my other Hex's arm was broken, so I wanted to get a good new Hex, and I found you can actually use her in the first game. So, but I also have the regular Series 2 of Hex 2, which is really cool with the skulls with the orbs on it. It's a really cool repose for her. Series 2 Drill Sergeant, one of my favorite reposes. He has shockingly made it onto my top 5 list. Series 2 Cinder, who looks like she's terrified, like she just saw something scary. She's like... Series 2 Trigger Happy with his giant Gatling gun, which is so cool. Series 2 Sonic Boom, hanging out with her baby. Then we have your boy Hot Dog, which is one of my favorite simply named Skylanders ever. Then we have the light core version of Jetvac. Series 2 Terrafin, who's always cheering. Series 2 Stealth Elf, looks like she stumbled on a rock and is about to fall down. We have the light core version of Pop Fizz, which I love that it's just his bottle going up. I really like that. If you guys haven't seen that one, you should. We have Jap's favorite repose of Series 2 Flame Slinger. Shout out to your boy Jap. Check him out if you haven't. We have Series 2 Igniter with his really cool sword, but unfortunately it isn't in-game. Shout out to Night Flyer for telling me how to actually play as him, because he was right. I don't really know how to play as some Skylanders. And then we have regular Pop Fizz from Giants. Series 2 Lightning Rod. Series 2 Double Trouble. I mean, look at him. Does Skylanders... Series 2 Stump Smash, who looks like he just stepped on a pebble. The Light Core variant of Drobot. His little thing glows on the back, which is pretty cool. Sprocket. See her in a future episode of Second Chance, along with Jetpack. I forgot to mention that. Light Core Shroom Boom. Light Core Eruptor. I love the fact that it's his mouth glows. I thought it was going to be these two things, his little like hands, but it's actually his mouth that glows. Series 2 Spyro, which I feel like they didn't do much with him. They could have done so much more. My handsome man, Series 2 Bash. Look at him, I love him. And Series 2 Chop Chop. That's it for my regular poses of them. So now we're going to get into the variants, but before I do that, I need to show you this one. For some reason, I thought this would have been a technical, like something wrong with it or something like that. But this is the Series 1 figure on top of a Giant's base. So I looked it up, that's actually normal. They released some of them like that. And I'm like, okay. Because I happened to see him at the EB Games when I went there, and I picked him, like, why's he got an orange base? So of course I had to get it because of that. So I think this is a kind of rarish one, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. You can correct me if you're wrong, but I found it really cool. And I will hop right into the legendary variants first, because there's a lot of legendaries came out for Skylander Giants. So first off, we have Legendary Jetvac. Legendary Chill. That was given away in a contest. For anyone wondering, the person has been contacted, and hopefully by the time I'm uploading this video, I have it sent out to you. Sorry if I haven't. Legendary Igniter, which I got him in an episode of Skylar Hunt, and I was stoked because he's so cool. Like, look at him. He looks amazing. Legendary Slam Bam, which, I mean, could Slam Bam's variant get even cooler? Right here. Legendary Stealth Elf. Okay, I have another legendary, but I'll leave that for when I get to the next set. So right now I'll show you my two glow-in-the-dark variants I have. I got Cinder from the 3DS starter pack of Giants, and I got glow-in-the-dark Sonic Boom from the first ever episode of Skylar Hunting. So go check those two out. These are two cool, really variants here. But I was really stoked when I got both of them, because they're glow-in-the-dark variants. Like, that's awesome! Glow-in-the-dark's so cool! And along with that glow-in-the-dark Cinder from that starter pack, I also got what is it? Punch Pop Fizz? I think that's what it is. Something like that. Apologies if I'm wrong. But yeah, this is a variant of him. He's red. He comes with that with the starter kit. And along with that, a Walmart exclusive of Molten Hot Dog. It looks really cool. I got this hot dog before I got the regular hot dog. I got that regular hot dog in like the $2 bins that were at EB Games that time. It's a Molten Hot Dog. Okay, so that does it for the legendary variants and the Series 2 and the new cores and all that. So we're going to hop right into the Giants next. I have two of these. This one I got in that starter pack with, actually I technically have three. I have three Tree Rexes because I bought that Xbox 360 starter pack for $3. So he's in there. And I also got this one. This was from the starter pack that came with Punch Pop Fizz and the Glow-in-the-Dark Cinder. And this is the one from the regular game, the Portal starter kit for PS3. So I got two of these. And I'm going to keep this one. Well, I can tell them apart, actually. They're really obvious to tell these apart for some reason. But one of these guys is a member of Team Crash, and the other one isn't. And speaking of members of Team Crash, Crusher from Team Crash. And for Team Bex, Eyebrow. And another member of Team Bex, Thumbback. And then away from the series, we have Hothead, Boomer. Just kidding, his name is Bouncer. If you guys watched my naming of the Skylander video on Sporkle, I kept calling him Boomer, even though his name is Bouncer. Swarm, and Ninjini. See her in a future episode of Second Chance. And now we'll get into the variants. There's not a lot of variants, plus I have a very special one to show you at the end, which I kind of hinted in the last video, so let's get into that one now. We have the Pumpkinhead Eyebrow, which I'm so sad that he doesn't show up in the game. I don't like when you have a figurine and it's just a regular figurine. Just saying, future Skylanders. Then we have Legendary Bouncer, Scarlet Ninjini. This was a really cool find for me. I think she looks really cool. They should have done this one normally and had this purple one as a variant, in my personal opinion. And probably one of my all-time favorite variants of Gnarly T-Rex, which I do have another version of Gnarly T-Rex, except it's Gnarly Barkley, which you'll see in episode 6, if I'm not mistaken. And last but not least, I have another sidekick. I happened to find Mini Ginny as a sidekick for Giants, which is really cool that I got another one of these versus like the other one I found that random time. So that does it for Giants. I got a pretty big collection here for Giants, and it's only going to get bigger and better. And as far as I know, I think Trap Team, I have the biggest one. So it's going to be exciting to get into those more because from 2 years ago, I didn't have the same exact Skylers that I have as I did then. So it's pretty cool to sit down and talk to you guys about this. But if you guys enjoyed this, you got to let me know by leaving a like in the comment below. Skip over to part 3. Link will be in the description, or if you're watching the playlist, just let it go. And at the end of the video, too, there'll be a playlist linking for all the videos for Crashmas this year, which this is part of Crashmas. So if you guys enjoyed, let me know by leaving a like in the comment below. But as always, I bid you farewell.